And we're back. Just in time. Oh, did I set this one to low latency, or did I fix that? I didn't. And I can't fix it. Son of a bitch. Oh well. Oh well. We'll reset the chat box. This one's gonna have a bit more delay between the chat, and that's my fault because I didn't fix it in time. Oops. The following program is intended for mature audiences. So the description said over 40 games being showcased here at the Future Game Show. Obviously, that's going to take into account montages, right? But still, it's a good chunk of games. Let's see what they bring to the table. Yeah, I need to get some more NVMe SSDs for this PC. And then obviously you gotta start figuring out what I want to do to upgrade the storage in the old Series X and the PS5.
Hello there, and welcome to the Future Game Show, powered by WD Black. I'm Laura Bailey, but you may know me as Abby Anderson.
It's cool
from
they
The
got
Last of Us
Laura to
Part
host
2,
it.
Or Kate Diaz from Gears of War. Today, though, I'll be taking a break from fighting the apocalypse to bring you a whole host of exciting game trailers, reveals, and updates. But before we get into all that, I need to get my co-host on the line. I'm sure you're going to be familiar with this person. He's appeared in The Last of Us, Uncharted, God of War.
They're going to get
You name it, he's probably in the
Troy.
credits. So without further ado, here is my good friend and continual co-star, Troy Baker.
Of course. It's always those two.
Hello, Laura. You look
course.
amazing, as always. Yes, you may know me from a few video games. Joel Miller in The Last of Us, or good old Agent Jonesy from Fortnite. But over the next hour or so, Laura and I are going to be giving you the inside scoop of some incredibly exciting games, and also showcasing developer interviews, exclusive trailers, and a whole lot more, including world premieres.
There's
I hate that
also
I
a
didn't
chance
set
to
this
win
to
a
that low latency.
$500 gift
That
card
was so
and
nice
a
last
WD
time.
Black
Oh,
hard
well.
drive by following the link here.
My
And
bad.
we have a new addition
I'll
to
try
the
to
show
remember
this
that for
year,
next
the
time.
virtual show floor. More on that later. But let's kick things off with the first world premiere.
All
And for
right, let's
that,
do it.
We're going prehistoric.
It's too bad you can't adjust that setting after you go live. Can you? No. What's going on, Tyler? Okay. Not quite Dino Crisis. Yeah, they always have those cheesy moments at the PC gaming show. I don't mind them, though. Extinction.
I wonder if you can put hats on the dinosaurs. Extinction is expected in 2022. What's next, Laura?
Next up, Grow, Song of the Evertree is a sandbox adventure about the healing power of nature.
This game looks cool.
Let's throw
We
it
just
over
saw
to
that
Prideful
somewhere.
Sloth HQ to find out more.
Right? Oh, yeah, this is the Yonder team. That's right. Because I remember writing down this looked cool.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Cheryl, and we're the design team on Grow, Song of the Evertree. Grow is Prideful Sloth's latest project that we're working on with 505 Games.
Grow, Song of the Evertree is a beautiful sandbox game about growing new worlds, building a town, and bringing harmony back to the land.
Yeah, this game looks
Grow
really
will
cool.
be available later this year on PC.
I like cheese in
PlayStation,
my games
Xbox, and
conferences.
Switch.
Thanks for watching.
Like Devolver Digitals, man. They're so
Once
good.
upon a time, our lands teemed with creatures great and small. The beauty of the worlds was unrivaled. The people thrived and lived
Yeah,
in
Yonder's a
harmony
good
with
game.
the land around them.
Yonder's a good game. I'm excited that they're doing something a little different, though. And this one looks so good. This looks so good.
Slowly, without much notice, the withering was creeping out from the darkness. Once it took hold, there was little that could be done. Our lands were overrun, and all that was cherished disappeared before us. But all was not lost. One young, brave soul stayed behind. With support from their friends and with boundless determination,
This is more than we saw before, isn't it?
this young
Maybe
soul
it's not.
seeks out a way to push back the withering and bring life back to our world.
But I feel like it is. This looks so cute and so fun. Like,
Grow,
good Switch game.
Song of the
That'll be a good
Evertree.
Switch game when it comes out.
That was Grow, Song of the Evertree, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Okay, Laura, that was extremely cute, but have you considered more dinosaurs?
You can't just hijack every game reveal and make it about dinosaurs, Troy.
Life finds a way.
Are we going to see Jurassic World Evolution 2 again? We sure are. Now, this is definitely the third time we've seen this one.
It's a very different world.
Hi, I'm Rich Newbold, Game Director at Frontier Developments. So as you may have seen earlier at the PC Game Show, we're working on Jurassic World Evolution 2. We're really excited about it, and we're looking forward to creating the most authentic Jurassic experience yet. We've got tons of new features across 4 different game modes, including our original Jurassic campaign, which is a story set after the events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. You're going to be leading efforts to contain, control, and conserve all those dinosaurs now running out in the wild. You'll be working alongside characters from the films, voiced by original talent, such as Jeff Goldblum. And in the game, we have over 75 prehistoric species. We've got new dinosaurs, we have returning community favorites, and we've added flying and marine reptiles to the game. I'm really thrilled to be showing you a first look at footage from the game itself. This is from our Species Field Guide series of videos focusing on one of the many prehistoric species we have in the game. This is an iconic, popular dinosaur. It's the Triceratops, but we're showing you it in a new environment never seen before in Jurassic World Evolution. I hope you enjoy it and are looking forward to the game releasing later this year.
At least they're actually showing something this time.
The Triceratops is one of the most recognizable herbivores to ever have existed.
Yeah,
It
probably.
is best known for its trio of facial horns. These adornments are not just for display purposes. The brow horns in particular can inflict considerable damage to any dinosaur that dares to provoke it.
But will my grandma be in the game? Maybe. You never know.
That was Jurassic World Evolution 2, which is launching in 2021 on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. Okay, for this next section, we're bringing the joys of E3 to your home with a series of demos you can play right now. That's right, today. This is the Future Game Show virtual show floor. And remember, if any of the featured games grab your interest, you can try them out now by heading to the Future Game Show Steam page. So let's head down to the show floor where I believe Laura is waiting.
Yes, hello and welcome to the Future Game Show's virtual E3 show floor. Just look at it, Troy!
Kind of cool.
I'm looking at it. It is incredible. They nailed it.
Does
You
she
know,
have a long
minus the
neck?
chewing and the heat and the, how do I say, musk that's in the air? But man, the darkness, perfection.
All right, enough reminiscing. Let's check out some games. I'd like to start by showing you A Tale of Paper. This is
like what
striking platformer
Devolver
from
did
Open
last
House
year.
Games, where you
Except that they didn't
transform
release
to
it as a
solve puzzles in
game.
an
That was
oversized
brilliant,
world,
though. Someone
dodging
else needs to
creepy
do that.
crawlies and mischievous
Devolver
gorillas.
Land.
And now for another tale of paper as you shift packing boxes in the house-moving sim Get Packed Fully Loaded. As you can see, it's all about moving couches. On a couch with your friends in couch co-op. It's going to be available on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, and is also backwards compatible on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S.
Are you done saying couches?
Yes. Hey, Laura, do you want a drink?
Sure. What do you have? Wait, what's that?
Oh, don't worry about them.
Look at those keys!
Early access codes. Go.
So about that drink.
Right, yeah, sure.
Hopefully you guys got it quick enough.
Here's a genre cocktail full of co-op action RPG combat and finished with a survival twist. How does that sound, huh? Okay. I said, how's a...
I heard what you said.
genre...
Tell me about the game.
This is Gatewalkers, which sees you and up to 3 other players banding together to tackle procedurally generated worlds full of monsters. But you also have to gather resources to fight off hunger, thirst, and the dreaded cold. Haku! Oh, like the element cold. Got it.
Wow. Let's hope no one gets thirsty enough for another one of your jokes. Anyway, come over here and check
Hey,
out
it's
the
Game
many
Dick.
imaginative worlds of Game Deck. This is an isometric RPG that has you solving crimes across multiple virtual realities, where your choices will shape the world around you in and outside of the simulations.
Ooh, speaking
It
of
looks good.
detectives, check this out. Backbone is a gorgeous
Backbone's
adventure game
available
from
now.
Edna
It's on
set
Game
in a
Pass for
dystopian
PC.
Vancouver, where
I
you
installed
crack
it,
cases
but I
to
haven't
clean
played it
house
yet.
in this corrupt
I haven't had time.
post-noir
I want
city.
to.
Plus, you're a raccoon.
Well, if you like raccoons, allow me to offer you more critter-based adventures.
Look, there's
with
more
Beacon
Chernobyl-like keys over
Pines.
there.
Set
Get ready
inside of a
to screen
magical
cap.
storybook. Beacon Pines sends players to a sleepy mountain town where you collect powerful words that can completely alter the narrative in this charming but mysterious tale.
You know, I'm detecting a theme with the anthropomorphic animals. You know, Laura, I've always... Another set of codes. Interesting.
Troy, focus. I've got a triple threat of fighting foxes to show
Well,
you.
Trifox we just saw, too.
This is Trifox, a charming cartoon brawler where you fight
Summer-
waves of enemies as one of 3
Gorilla Collective?
adaptable combat classes.
Yeah, Backbone does
Great,
look cool.
huh?
Yes, totally, but now it's time to get serious. Mankind is gone, but the beavers remain. Welcome to Timberborn. It's a unique city builder where players set out to create the ultimate beaver society. This involves everything from constructing dams to crafting carousels.
I guess even buck-toothed critters need a solid work-life balance.
That they do. So, what's next?
Never fear, the Rift Breaker is here.
Wow. What was that?
Is what I would say if I was playing our next game, which is a base-building survival game where you hack and slash your way through hordes of alien creatures. Look at it.
Oh, no. I want to hear more from...
Jessica just redid the kitchen upstairs and it looks
Breaker.
fantastic. She sent me a picture of it.
Maybe after this showcase we're meant to be hosting.
And with that, we've reached the end of our little tour. But remember, you can go hands-on with
It looks
all
so
of these
good up there.
games right now by
I'm excited
visiting
to go
the
upstairs and
Future
see it
Game
after.
Show page on Steam. Now, how do we quit this? Is it a... No, that's update preference. I don't need to update this. Laura, can you help me out just a little bit?
I got you. Okay, we're back.
The
Quick
Life
note,
is an open
from
world
here on
life
in,
sim
when
game.
you
It's made
see
by one person right now. It's
this
Steam
pop up
Early
on
Access. The
screen
game
during a
doesn't have a
trailer,
lot, but
it means
the
you can
game has
visit the
potential to be
future
amazing.
game show
Well,
page
check it
on
out.
Steam to play a demo and go hands-on with the game immediately.
Andrea! Andrea! I was doing Rocky. Sorry, I just always wanted to do that. It's because our next game is all about floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. Check out this exclusive presentation from Steel City Interactive about Esports Boxing Club.
Oh, this is a different boxing game from the one we saw the other day.
Coming later in 2021.
I thought this was the same one.
Esports Boxing Club brings you the greatest fight roster in video game history. With over 200 fighters already signed, we've got some of the biggest and most anticipated.
Wow, that's a
names
huge roster.
from the absolute legends of the sport.
What does it look like?
To the most
I
exciting
wonder.
names in boxing today. The first women's division ever represented in a video game, and the hottest new talent. But what about the game? Let's take a closer look at the next-gen visuals and gameplay that are set to make ESBC the greatest of all time.
It's good. It's definitely one for the grandkids and stuff to say, look, your old granddad was in a game and busting people up. So it's going to be quite cool.
So the movement system in ESBC is all about fluidity, being able to create angles, recreating mannerisms from boxes.
It doesn't look bad.
The physics
It does not look
system
bad.
doesn't just rely on
I mean, you know, it's still
This
early
allows us
footage,
to
but still.
recreate realistic knockdowns. Even when a fighter's unsteady on their feet, it's not purely animation based. Now, we've had professional boxers, professional coaches come into the studio and provide input through motion capture and actually reviewing the game during its development.
Yeah, I used to
And
love
really
Fight
feel
Night
like
back in the
we've
day, man.
created a true representation of the sport. Presentation is important to us. Just because we are an indie studio, we're still going to aim high when it comes to production values.
Esports Boxing Club, coming to PC and all major consoles with early access in 2021.
Esports Boxing Club. I'll keep an eye on it.
Esports Boxing Club is coming to PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5.
It's not a
Xbox
guaranteed
One,
pickup
Xbox
for me,
Series
but I will
X,
certainly
and
keep an eye
Series
on
S.
Next up, we've got a deeply immersive World War II shooter with over 100 players taking part in epic battles recreated using aerial photography and satellite imagery. Let's take a closer look
Battlefield
at
again?
Hell Let Loose.
Oh, it's Hell Let Loose.
Product not yet rated.
My name's Max
Let's see
Rea.
what this looks like.
I'm the founder of Black Matter and the lead developer of Hell Let Loose.
Have we
Hell
seen
Let
this
Loose
before?
began as the idea of a couple of
What was my
hobbyist
favorite
game
Fight Night?
developers all the way back in 2015. Following a successful Kickstarter, we launched into early
3?
access in the middle of 2019. And since then, we've
Trying to
delivered
think.
9 enormous updates.
Because it was a PS2
including
one.
Entire systems overhauls, 6 new maps,
So it
tons
was
of new
before-
weapons, gadgets, and vehicles, as well as expanding our
It was
unique
before
real-time strategy-inspired
The
metagame.
360, so it had to have been 2006
As a result,
or
we've been fortunate to
2005.
sell more than 1 million copies during our
So
first
probably
year of early
3?
access.
2 or 3? I
2021
think it was 3.
is only going to be bigger. I'm excited to announce that we're launching out of
It's
early
been so long,
access
though.
on July the 27th with the introduction of the Soviet forces on the Eastern Front, including famous battles like Kursk and Stalingrad, before we close out the year by bringing Hell Let Loose to next
Making noise
generation
over there,
consoles.
one of the cats.
Hell Let Loose has only grown due to the vibrant community that surrounds it, from our earliest Kickstarter backers to our newest recruits. We're excited to introduce you to this ever-evolving and expanding World War II experience. We hope you enjoy this first look at what's to come.
I feel like we've seen this before. Right? I think we have. Not this particular trailer, but just this game in general. Hell Let Loose. Because I feel like we've said it looks like old school Medal of Honor, unless it's not this one, July 27th.
Hell Let Loose is launching on Steam.
Probably
on
won't
July
play it since it's just
27th
like
and coming
big
to Xbox Series
multiplayer
X
battles.
and S
but
and PlayStation 5 in 2021.
you never know. Probably not.
So,
though.
Laura, have you ever wanted to play XCOM, but in real time with up to 7 of your friends?
Of course.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Then you need to keep your eye on this next game.
Thought maybe we were going to get XCOM
Hello,
Avengers.
My name is Ferocious, CEO of Ireland, a game dev studio based in Croatia. And for the past few years, we have been working on Red Solstice 2 game. It is a real-time
I thought we've
interactive
seen that one
battlefield
before.
game. It supports up to 8 players and has a fully playable co-op campaign. We are ready to show you the launch trailer now. So get ready for June 17 when the game launches on Steam, and have fun blasting some mutants.
You are the Executor, a high-class commanding officer with advanced cybernetic capabilities. You were awakened to lead a secret task force that will counter the threat of Stroll mutants and liberate Mars.
They did me dirty then.
Welcome back, Executor. The Stroll infestation has now infected all colonies on Mars. Build your squad from 6 unique classes of elite soldier, utilizing their skills to best suit each mission type. Customize their weapons and tech, as well as their upgrades and abilities. Take command on the battlefield using the command radio to give orders to the whole squad or individual soldiers. Concentrate fire on targeted locations and carry out supply runs even during the heat of battle. Recruit your friends to the fight and join in up to 8-player co-op missions to save Mars in our name.
I definitely probably will not be checking this out. But there's a lot of cool elements going on here that I kind of like. Red Solstice 2.
Purge Earth of a mutant invasion in Red Solstice 2's Survivors, which is coming to Steam on June 17th. Our next game is about delivering mail in a sleepy American lakeside town. Let's join Dylan from Gamius to learn more.
I'm actually very intrigued by this game. They say this was the other day too, and I really want to play this.
And it's great to be here at the Future Game Show. We're currently getting very close to finishing Lake, a game that's set in the 80s. You play as Meredith Weiss, who takes a break from her life in the big city to deliver mail in her hometown. It's a job you can do at your own leisure, and you will get to know the people in Providence Oaks along the way. Today, we're excited to share an example of an activity after your workday is done.
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for this game.
From the video store.
This is fun. It's been ages since I've been to the movies.
Well, they call it the movies, plural. But of course, we can only see one movie at a time. So, which one will it be?
My pick? All right, let's see. Big Trouble in Little China, Blue Velvet, or The Great Mouse Detective?
The Great Mouse Detective.
All right, I'm ready to pick. The Great Mouse Detective.
Wouldn't have picked you for a Disney fan. Oh well, let's get in touch with our inner child.
We won't spoil more, and we also can't say
I didn't realize there was going to be like interactive storytelling
Oaks,
elements to this. This is
because
amazing.
It's all up to you. Lake
I'm
is
so
coming
in.
first to Xbox and PC this September 1st.
September
Thanks for
1st.
watching, and enjoy
Fuck
the
yeah.
rest of the show.
Microsoft, make it happen on Game Pass.
We're excited to announce that Lake
I'll
is
pick that
coming
up.
to
That
Steam,
looks awesome.
Epic Game Store,
That
and
looks awesome.
Xbox Series X and S on September 1st. Now, what kind of a showcase would this be without a new Souls-like? Our next game is a pixelated take on the genre, following a protagonist with a giant obsidian sword.
In the beginning, there was dust, and from that dust, the moon was born.
You know, as soon as they say
Eons of
Souls-like,
idleness
or
passed
Soulsborne, I'm already
before
tuning
suddenly
in. So
it shattered,
Let's see.
Great celestial chunks cascaded from the heavens unto earth. From one prodigious shard spawned humanity.
Maybe?
And from another, the gods. For a great many years, balance endured, until a foul and malevolent deity intervened. Exile spread greed and distrust among his kin, compelling these calamitous beings to conquer man. Centuries of servitude passed, until finally, aided by a veiled
I'm so
ally,
excited to see
humanity
the actual
revolted.
gameplay and the way the game looks since it's
The Great
pixelated.
Crusade overthrew the old gods.
It's gonna switch here
imprisoning them
soon.
Within the sacred walls of the Citadel, at the expense of untold lives. A peace was wrought, but it was not meant to last, for the miscreant, Exil, returned from his concealment, conducting atrocious experiments upon his caged kindred. A darkness permeated the lands. Rivers stagnated, crops failed, and the world of man
I love the
began
setup to
fade.
this.
The great moon, witnessing all
This build up, I hope the
a
game is so
final
good
shard.
at looking. Come on.
A shard
Hopefully
of
we
the
see it.
purest obsidian.
May not even see it.
And thus, a glimmer of hope remains.
Oh, that's Eldest Souls. Okay, Eldest Souls is coming July 29th.
Customize your combat style and boss rush ancient gods when Eldest Souls drops
I've been
on
waiting for
PC
Eldest
and all
Souls
current
for a
console formats,
while.
July 29th, 2021.
And now
I will
we've got a
certainly
closer look at
be
the
picking
next
that
game
up.
from the folks behind War Thunder.
I'd like to
Here's
see a
Tom
True Crime
from
Streets of
Darkflow
LA and
Software
True
to
Crime
guide
New
you
York
through
Remastered Remake.
Enlisted.
That would be cool. That would be cool. True Crime. Was that? Who made that? Oh, this wasn't T2K or THQ not THQ Nordic, just
Hi there.
based THQ.
Thanks for tuning in.
Trying to remember
Hopefully
who made
our little
those
trailer
games.
has got you interested.
Might have
My
been
name's
2K.
Tom, and I'm part of the team at Darkflow Software
I don't
behind
know.
our new game,
I'd have to go back and
Enlisted,
look.
a historical World War II shooter with some unique gameplay quirks. One of Enlisted's most unique features is the Squads mode, where you head into battle with a squad of AI soldiers under your control. You can instruct them on how to react to enemies, and most importantly, you can switch between any of them seamlessly with the press of a button. You'll only need to respawn when your entire squad is wiped
Sleeping
out.
dogs.
This way, you're always kept right in the middle of the action. Although, if you prefer a more traditional shooter experience, we have a fleshed out solo mode too, where you will only fight against other players. At its core, Enlisted aims to form a golden middle ground between the more hardcore and arcade-style shooters currently available. Time to kill is kept short. A bolt-action rifle to the chest will down a soldier in a single shot, with submachine guns and pistols taking only a few hits. Vehicles as well can of course be devastating, but have their limitations.
Interesting that they
Aircraft restrict the
you know,
cockpit
there's a
view,
big push
and crew
for
inside tanks can only use
these,
viewports to spot targets.
I
So
guess
you'll
World
need
War
to keep
I,
your
World
wits
War
about
II
you
games
to
again.
really get the most out of these machines.
Like big
Progression
battle
in
games.
Enlisted is spread over various campaigns. Currently, you can fight in Moscow,
Activision did it.
Normandy,
That's
and
what it
Berlin, with Tunisia and many more coming soon. Each campaign features new weapons
Yeah, it
and
definitely could
equipment.
come back. It was
Firearms
Activision,
can
you're
be
right.
improved to increase their raw performance, and soldiers can be leveled up to grant them specialized perks.
They
Different
did
classes of
publish it.
soldiers
I
are able to
forget
equip
the
different gear,
developers
with
that made it. I
specialist
wonder if they're
classes
still
such as engineers
around
able to
doing
build
things.
structures anywhere on the map, including FOBs, sandbags and barbed wire defenses, and
see.
even
What
anti-tank
was that
cannons
team?
and AA guns.
Because I'm not a huge fan of
Enlisted aims to
Enlisted.
keep historical accuracy in the forefront of development. Firearms, locations, and uniforms are all true to history. No neon pink Sten
Let's
guns
see.
and mohawks here. Each army will be
True
decked out with the
Crime.
equipment they actually used during their
Let's just
respective
check Streets of
conflicts.
LA.
Because of the squads feature, you'll
Developed
never
by
be short on
several
targets.
teams.
Twitch reflexes and fast reactions will of course have their place in Enlisted, but even if you haven't had the time to fine-tune your
Luxoflux
skills,
was the main developer.
you'll easily be able to come away with a kill count in the double digits.
And they went
the
out of-
AI, however, are
they
very
went out of business
attentive
in
and react to
2010.
sound, and not to be underestimated. But that's all we've got time for. Make sure to give it a try yourself
Let's try the
by
first
heading
one.
over to enlisted.net/join. Enlisted is cross-platform and available now on PC,
It was- they were all
PS5,
Luxoflux.
and
That
Xbox
studio went out of
Series X and
business.
S, and currently in open beta. New content is added
11
regularly,
years ago.
and
Crazy.
no progress will be wiped upon the full release. Once you've signed up, use the code ENLISTNOW for a free bonus on us. I've been Tom, and I hope to see you all on the battlefield. Cheers.
On the battlefield.
That was Enlisted, which is available now on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S.
Next up, we've got a bullet-time stunt shooter with fully destructible environments. Oh, and the protagonist only has one arm. Let's check out Severed Steel.
Oh, dang. No, I remember it being pretty successful because of the, like, innovation that it was trying to do back then on the PS2 and the GameCube and the Xbox during that life cycle, or that genre. Not genre. Console generation. I don't hate this. This reminds me of a lot of things. Severed Steel. Could be cool. Could be really cool.
Coming soon on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Okay, notepads at the ready, because for this next section, we're going to race through 8 exciting upcoming games that deserve your full attention.
All right, let's
Here's
see.
Our future hits montage for 2021.
Yeah, we always got to have the montage. So hopefully we do.
Okay, I might regret asking this, but you want to help me with this next one, Omachow?
Okay. Did you know that Sega recently announced Sonic Colors Ultimate? We've got some exclusive gameplay from a stage that nobody has seen yet. I hope Sonic does okay without me.
Did not regret. Did not regret it.
Hi everyone, I'm Katie Golden, Senior Producer at Sega of America. And I'm excited to share with you an exclusive clip of Tropical Resort from our upcoming release, Sonic Colors Ultimate. Please enjoy.
I never played Sonic Colors. Is it good? I don't know that it is. There are several random Sonic games that I've skipped throughout the years. Now, I did play Sonic Forces, and that one was okay. But this is one of the ones that I definitely skipped. Wasn't this on the Wii? That's probably why I skipped it.
for repair.
The Sonic Unleashed remastered? That'd be cool. I just want to see like a Sonic Adventure 3 or the Sonic Mania 2 or...
Get ready for Sonic Colors Ultimate, which is
Something
racing
good
on
for
the PlayStation
Sonic.
4,
I want
Xbox One,
Sonic to be
Nintendo
treated
Switch,
well.
and PC
Good games
on September
again.
7th. Moving swiftly on, we've got a new management game from Chucklefish where you play as a powerful artificial intelligence in control of a space station.
Okay.
Do you want to roll the trailer, Troy?
I'm sorry, Laura. I'm afraid I can't do that. I know that you were planning to disconnect me.
No, never mind. I'll handle it. Here is Starmancer.
Starmancer? This could be super cool. This could be super cool. August 5th. Early access. Okay. August 5th.
We're excited to announce today that Starmancer is coming August 5th,
The weird thing about Sonic is when you play the originals, they weren't even that fast, and I think they were very, very good.
Laura, ever since
and I think
that
they were very
Lake
good.
trailer, I've been thinking.
With Sonic Mania, they
Have
finally
you
seem to
ever
understand.
wondered
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
about the
mean.
Postal Service?
Like they're not
that there's just
blazingly fast games.
So much mail.
I mean, I guess elements of them are, but not all of it.
not-
Not the entire game.
Not really, no.
Okay. You're saying you don't know about Jeff and Deborah?
Who are What are you talking about? I'm just going to press this button again and hope it explains everything.
Oh, it will. Trust me.
Kiwi is a game about two kiwi birds who work at the post office. Their names are Jeff and Deborah. I'm Joel, I'm one of the developers on Kiwi, and I'm going to show you how a Kiwi level changes over the course of the game. So in this room, you're transcribing urgent messages and assembling them ransom note style by stamping them onto the page with your buttons. You'll come back to this room every so often throughout the game.
This game looks
but
so
there'll always be
crazy.
a new
I know it
twist
comes
that
out
changes
soon,
things
right?
up.
We've seen it so often, but this game just looks so
As
crazy.
summer turns to autumn,
I don't
now
know that
your
I'm gonna
word
play
fragments
it,
are
but
moving around on conveyor belts, and you'll
I
need
might.
to chop certain words in half with the descrambler.
Chucklefish is also working on a Stardew Valley Harry Potter style game called
Jeff and
Witchbrook.
Deborah are going to have to deal with all kinds
we were
of
talking about
hazardous
that
work conditions. They got sandstorms during the summer, mayfly
The other day.
swarms.
Yesterday?
These guys have no respect for
Something like
personal
that.
property. Paranormal activity. This is genuine footage of an actual haunting. In winter, the post office gets hit with a huge blizzard, and now this level becomes about sharing the warmth of a single tiny lantern to break through blocks of ice and keep each other from becoming kiwi sickles. Our little heroes are going to face new challenges every level and in every room of the post office, whether they're typing telegrams, or packaging shipping crates, or helping an octopus sort the mail. It's all in a day's work for Jeff and Deborah. Also, you can dress up your kiwis, so don't say we never did nothing for you. We're releasing Kiwi on August 31st for PC and all major consoles, and we hope to see you at the post office. Thanks for watching.
Game looks crazy.
All right, you got me, Troy.
Should be fun, though.
Believer.
Should be fun.
Co-op Postal Puzzler Kiwi is coming to PC and all current console platforms on August 31st, 2021.
See? Told you. Next up, we've got a roguelike with an attitude. A game show shooter where you earn likes
game
for
show
dunking on
shooter.
competitors and causing a little wanton destruction. Will the circle be unbroken? Get it? Find out in this world premiere.
Roguelikes are always exciting. Let's see what we got. Cool concept. Fuck yes. Okay. Oh, there's a demo on this one. Okay. Nice. So good. So good! I'm so in for that game. Death Run TV. When's a full game come out? Doesn't say. Damn.
That was Death Run TV, and you can play the pilot right now by heading down to the Future Game Show page on Steam.
Okay, hazmat suits at the ready, because this next game tasks players with building a team of stalkers to survive a 3D scanned recreation of the Chernobyl exclusion zone. Here's more on what to expect in Chernobylite.
Mówi się, że to co designerzy sobie wymyślają, to jest pisanie listu miłosnego. Każdy kiedyś był zakochany, pisał list miłosny, wydawało mu się, że to jest takie piękne, wspaniałe, a potem po latach znajdował te listy i mówił: Jezus Maria, co ja tu za bzdury pisałem. Zaczynaliśmy właściwie od gry, gdzie skupialiśmy się na przetrwaniu, na menedżowaniu swoim czasem i towarzyszami. To wszystko wydawało się po designersku dobre, ale zwykle emocjonalnie dosyć nudne. Dlatego dodawaliśmy coraz więcej elementów, które angażowały gracza, które były dla niego
At least they realized the game was boring before they got too far into it, right?
Który gracz sobie mógł modyfikować, ale był całkowicie opcjonalny. Z biegiem gry on stawał się coraz bardziej sensem gry, coraz bardziej jego sercem. Nadawaliśmy coraz większą rolę naszym towarzyszom i warto im było dać właśnie tą walkę. Coraz więcej potworów, coraz więcej możliwości, coraz więcej broni. Absolutnie normalnym jest, że zaczyna się z czymś zupełnie innym niż to, z czym się kończy.
Hopefully it's good. I want to play it.
Fight to survive when Chernobylite comes to PC on July 28th, as well as Xbox and PlayStation in the summer. If you were lucky enough to catch one of the early access codes during the virtual show floor, you can play Chernobylite right now. But if you missed them, we've also got more codes to give away on gamesradar.com.
Next up, here are our friends at Team 17 to show us what they've been cooking up with their upcoming PC and console games. Let's take a look.
Oh, yeah. They had a Team 17 highlight reel last time, so let's see what we got in this one. I like that bunny character. Let's see more on him. That looks fun. Super Magbot. Yeah, no, it's definitely good they have a lot of, like, you know, different types of games. For sure. Absolutely. Toko Life. Jessica's been playing that. Honey, I joined a cult. That game looks good. Greek, Memories of Azure. I've had it on my radar for a while. I'm glad it's finally coming out not next month, August. Oh, I thought it was going to be a new Overcooked. But they're doing a celebration of Overcooked on August 9th. I wonder if they'll announce something new there. Overcooked 3, maybe? Maybe a spin-off Overcooked. That'd be cool.
Be sure to wishlist any games that spark your interest on our Steam page. It really does help the developer out. Or you can also head over to gamesradar.com
just
for
like
more
a
info.
subscription
This
click
next
of a
game
button.
has an
It definitely
engrossing
helps
art
out
style, reminiscent of
anybody.
everything
Us,
from Wes
anyone
Anderson
you
movies
watch.
to Wallace and Gromit. Let's throw it over to the Slow Bros to talk
Might
you
just
through
seem
some
like numbers,
exclusive
but
gameplay from their stop
people
motion
that matter actually
handmade
look at it
adventure,
and
Harold
determine your worth based on that, which sucks.
Hi,
but
my name's Donut, and I'm the director
true.
and composer of Harold Halibut.
And I'm Ole, the game's art director.
Harold Halibut is a handmade narrative game about friendship and life on a city-sized spaceship stuck under sea. It's been 250 years since your home. An Ark-like spaceship fled an Earth on the verge of Cold War to find a habitable planet on which to preserve the human race. You are Harold, a young lab assistant to the ship's
This looks
lead
kinda
scientist,
neat.
Jean Marot. While most of the other inhabitants have reconciled themselves to a life lived aboard the sunken ship, Marot still works tirelessly to find a way to leave the planet and find a new, drier home. Of course, we don't want to spoil too much of the story, so let's dive into some gameplay details. You're able to explore a huge part of the spaceship right from the beginning of the game. While the professor will always have tasks waiting for you, the wonderfully weird rest of the Fedorans will keep you just as busy. It was very important for us to not only focus on an exciting main storyline, but to create a world full of interesting events and meaningful encounters. The dialogues don't only help you progress in the main story, but also help you get to know more about the many characters that inhabit our world. Weaving through the narrative, you'll run into playful interactions like repairing a broken 3D printer. Your PDA is always available to you for an overview of current tasks as well as messages from other characters.
This is also where Harold's personal drawings are kept, as well as a few more shenanigans. At this point, you might be wondering how we achieved the stop-motion-like look of the game. We are in fact building every single thing you see in the game in the real world.
That's cool!
We build sets and puppets and then 3D scan everything. We're then able to use motion capturing to create lifelike animations.
what was the other game that was doing
fantastic
something just
characters.
like this? Or is this the same game?
While the game begins with Harold's mundane day-to-day, mysterious events and a fateful encounter will soon plunge you into a new world that nobody could have guessed existed, and one that may hold the key to Moreau's relaunch plans. We're really excited to find out how you like being immersed in this unique world and the feeling of puppeteering Harold.
No, it's a different game.
There's still quite a bit of work to do, so all we can say right now is that Harold Halibut will come soonish on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. You can already wishlist the game on Steam. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
That looks cool.
Harold Halibut is coming soonish to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Okay, yes, there have been a few gloomy games so far, so we came up with a Wholesome Chaser. I'm told that the developers came up with something so sweet and so positive that they just had to call it Happy Game. Seriously, if what I'm reading is correct,
Isn't this like
one
a...
is gonna melt your
Isn't this like a freaking survival horror game, right? I remember this. Sev, close your eyes. Maybe we'll get a release date for it. Sev, you even still awake, man? It's almost, what, 1 a.m. over there. Close to it. Fall. Okay.
Huh. Okay, Laura, hope you're still there. Tell me you just watched the same trailer that I did?
Troy, yeah, that was something. What I want to know is who the hell is writing this script?
Yeah, I don't know, but they're
they're telling me.
Oh, you're over in the you're over there too, huh?
Happy Game is coming to PC and Nintendo Switch in 2021. Oh, and demo is available now if you want.
You're on the West Coast, okay? Yeah, it's 7:50 here. I know Seb's over in the UK. Didn't realize Listic was over there as well, or near there.
Our next game is
That's
a
awesome.
gorgeous hand-drawn puzzle
We have
platformer
a
following a young
large
mechanic in a
UK
broken
following
world.
across
Pay
the
attention
entirety
at
of
the
all
end
of our
this trailer
content
for
with
some
LDG.
exciting
It's kinda cool.
information about the Minute of Islands release date.
Minute of Islands. I remember seeing this.
4 brothers, bound by eternal purpose.
I remember being excited for this, I think.
At the same time. And a girl named Mo. She knows what must be done. When the blight first came, people began to panic. And now, the spores are taking hold of whatever remains. Mo's family is still here, however. She
Looks
has been
really great.
tasked to protect
It looks good since the last time we've seen it.
After all, she is the bearer of the Omni Switch.
Minute of Islands.
Out now. Didn't even realize. Unless that's a shadow drop.
Yes, we are excited to announce that Minute of Islands is out now for PC,
Yep, that's a
Mac,
definite shadow
PlayStation,
drop.
and Nintendo Switch.
Very nice.
And will be arriving on Xbox later this week.
I picked that up on Switch.
Next up, we've got an update from the folks at Techland, who are fine-tuning the zombie parkour of Dying Light 2. Let's throw it over to the developers, who are here to answer some of your questions about the game.
More Dying Light 2.
Can you tell us a bit more about the video we just saw in the PC Gaming Show?
The video presented in the PC Gaming Show brings you closer to Aiden's story. What he's looking for, what motivates him, how he ends up in the city, and of course, what happened in the old franchise between both games. This is a bunch of important information about the DL2 story.
Okay, so we know more about the main storylines from the mentioned video. How does the game look outside the core campaign?
Side quests are an important part of world building in Dying Light 2.
Yeah, I was
Through
going to say, I
these
still
quests,
hope
you
they have
can
all that kind of
decide
stuff,
how
and
the
it
city
sounds
will
like
look
they're going to,
thanks
which
to the
is
city alignment system.
definite
or
good
bring new
news.
opportunities for the citizens. A great example is an opera singer that Timon mentioned in developers AMA. Some citizens will support your decisions, some of them will not. But it's up to you to decide how the city should look like. We have a lot of game activities prepared for our players, but at this stage we want it to be a surprise for you.
How seamless is the co-op experience? Would you say that the best way to experience Dying Light 2 is with a friend?
It could be. What is cool about the co-op is that it gives you an opportunity to see how the world changes when your friends make different decisions than you. In co-op you can walk in their shoes to experience all those differences. But really there is no just one way to play Dying Light 2. It's up to you guys.
How are you improving the story for Dying Light 2?
I know we all have great fun killing infected, but we also want to give you a deep, thought-provoking experience that will let you be immersed in the DL2 world for long hours. On top of that, thanks to the choices and consequences mechanics, the story will be shaped differently depending on the way you play.
You've promised a great open world that feels alive. How is it going?
Yeah, well, as you can imagine, Dying Light 2 is full of infecteds, but it's also full of humans, with their everyday life activities and purposes. We are building Dying Light 2 around the simple rule: ground is death and rooftops alive. What is cool is that NPCs act differently on each of those levels. Also, their behavior depends on choices you make and the way you play.
Hopefully, like I said last time during the PC Gaming Show, hopefully it keeps that December 7th date. I really want to play it. I don't want it to get delayed again.
Dying Light 2 is coming to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on December 7th.
Revealed during the Nintendo Indie World Showcase earlier this year, this next game is a skateboarding
OlliOlli
action
World.
platformer. Here's Simon Bennett from Roll7 to give you an exclusive look at OlliOlli World.
This E3 is actually great for Europe. Normally these times were way worse. I know. I remember Sony's was at like, what? Because they always used to start at 9.
I'm Simon Bennett, and I'm
my
the
time.
co-CEO
So that
of
would have been
BAFTA award-winning studio Roll7.
2 o'clock or something your time? More than that, right?
Right now, we're working
3
on
o'clock?
OlliOlli World. It's our stunning action platformer. You're going to meet quirky characters on a magical road trip through Radlandia. And of course, add a ton of new skate moves into your trick bag. As a studio, we've spent over a decade on flow state games. They transport you into a state of total focus and immersion, and it's something that we very much continue to build on with OlliOlli World. If you've played previous games in the series, you're probably pretty aware that you're going to slam a bunch before you succeed. So for players who want it, that challenge is very much still there. New players will be happy to hear that the game will welcome you with open arms and ensure that we can get you up and riding in no time. Ultimately, we've managed to make failure part of the fun. Yeah, you're going to get knocked down, but when you finally nail that line, it tastes just that much sweeter. There's just so much more flow to the game. We've even added grabs, wall rides, firecrackers, split routes, right to left skating, and a host of insane tricks to keep your fingers busy. There's a range of visually and mechanically distinct areas to explore, packed to the brim with a fantastical cast of quirky characters, beautiful landscapes, cities, and of course, walking trees.
It's so much more in depth than the other
OlliOlli World is
OlliOlli
coming to
games used to
PS4,
be.
PS5,
So
Xbox
cool looking.
One, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and PC this winter. Make sure you wishlist it now.
Man, I was hoping to get an actual date here for that. I thought maybe they were saving it for this
That
one,
was
but I guess not.
OlliOlli World, which is
Oh, well.
coming to PC and all current console platforms this winter.
Next up, we've got a new game from the team at Odd Bug Studio, creators of PSVR's The Lost Bear. This animated story trailer will introduce you to the world of Tales of Iron, and something tells me you might be familiar with the narrator.
For centuries and longer, rats have fought tirelessly to repel the incessant frog invasions. Peace was only ever short-lived, until finally a young monarch rose to power. King Rattus, first of his name, unified the rat kingdoms under one rule, repelling Greenwort and his kind back to the putrid swamps from whence they came. Crops prospered, families flourished, and the magnificent Crimson Keep climbed ever higher toward the sky. But as time passed, King Rattus the Savior grew old, and the kingdom vulnerable once more. His people grew anxious, some claiming to perceive a faint odor in the air. Greenwort had returned with a ferocious vengeance,
it's 1 a.m.
amassing an army of unfathomable scale. He burned everything in his path towards the Crimson Keep. King Rattus gazed down upon his withered claws, barely able to hold the crown. He had little hope wielding a sword. So it was decided.
So
the
you are
crown
5
should
hours
pass
ahead
to
of
Whisker's
me then,
New.
okay.
Arise, young prince, for the kingdom needs a hero.
Tales of
And
Iron looks
so,
kind of cool.
Your tale begins.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all.
Question the reign of the Iron Frog.
Doug. Anyway, in Tales of Iron, which is coming to PC and all current console platforms. Our next segment is from Polish studio Movie Games and hosted by God of War and Twisted Metal director David Jaffe, who recently joined their supervisory board.
David Jaffe's insane.
Well, hello, fellas. It's me, David Jaffe. Great to see you. God of War, Twistamelo, a bunch of PlayStation stuff. These days, I'm doing some new stuff with movie games. These guys, they've hooked up with this great company. You have to have heard of them, Plattige Image, one of the best VFX houses in the business. They worked on The Witcher. They worked on Love, Death, and Robots. We're making a brand new game, the biggest game we've ever done, by the way, that's all about crime and mob and mafia and different time periods. It's going to be great. But for today, settle in, babies. These are the brand new games coming very soon from movie games. Lust from Beyond. Man, this is one of the coolest games I've played in the last year. It's what turned me on to movie games in the first place. What you're looking at is the M-rated, console-friendly version of the erotic horror cult classic. It's a first-person action adventure
console-friendly version.
Horror with weird
that means there's an AO version on PC,
game.
I guess.
Lust from Beyond. Game number 2 is called Fire Commander. It lets you step into the shoes of the only real-life superheroes we got, the first responders. This game is my childhood fantasy come to life. This game took me totally by surprise. You're trapped in the wilderness, freezing, hungry, and now you're starting to go a little bit insane. Man, you start seeing all kinds of crazy stuff out there. Winter Survival Simulator, it's coming soon. Have a great E3. Have a great future games. I miss you guys. I'll see you soon.
Freaking just pounding booze.
Oh my God.
Thanks to David Jaffe. And check out gamesradar.com for more about movie games' upcoming titles.
This next presentation comes from the folks at Xseed Games, the makers of
here we
Story of
go.
Seasons and Rune Factory. Here's a look at their most exciting current and upcoming projects.
Jessica, tuning in? Xseed montage time. I'm gonna play that. Oculus Trip, Hellbound and Debriefed. I've already played the original, but I'll play this one too. I think it's just a remastered version with extra content. But I'll play it. I'll for sure play it. Shadowverse Champions Battle. Wonder if they show Rune Factory here. Maybe they do. Maybe they give a little tease to Rune Factory 5. Maybe. Maybe not, though. Because they just announced that it would, it was delayed.
Good game, but I'm taking this one.
I gotta play the new one on Switch. Not Friends of Mineral Town, but like Pioneers of Olive Town or whatever. I gotta play that one. I love this one. This one was so good back on the DS or whatever it was. Friends of Mineral Town. Game Boy Advance? Maybe? Oh, Rune Factory 4 Special's coming to PC, PS4, and Xbox One. That's actually huge. That's actually huge news for the Rune Factory franchise. Because it's been typically locked to handheld, so that's big news for them. Fall, okay. Rune Factory 5, there it is! 2022. Yep, just got delayed.
Fending off a monster or two is one thing, but protecting the whole town? That's a lot. Take that!
Jessica's so excited for Rune Factory 5.
I'll get straight to it tomorrow. Today, I rest.
I look forward to working together, as colleagues and as rivals.
Oceans on the PS3? I think we have that one. Early 2020.
Marvelous.
Find out more about Xseed's lineup on gamesradar.com.
This next game is a hack-and-slash RPG with twin-stick shooter elements set in a retro sci-fi world. Here's a new gameplay trailer.
I
for
like all of
Fedora,
those
Lost
things.
Haven.
Oh, fuck yeah! I was actually excited for this game. I remember this. I remember we saw this, like, last year or something. This looks dope.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
And you know it's going to be like a January title. Brood Factory 5. Fedora Lost Haven, July 21st. Okay.
Fedora
Well, that was just the
Lost Haven is coming soon to PC and all current console
alpha or
platforms.
whatever,
And you
right?
can sign up to play the closed alpha when it launches on July 21st now.
Let's slow things down a bit with a look at the next game from the creators of 2 Point Hospital.
Oh wait, I think I saw something about this a few weeks ago.
No, you didn't. Here's developers Mark Webley, Ben Huskins, and
I actually
Gary
saw
Card
something
to tell
about
you
it
all
at the,
about it and give you a first look at gameplay.
2 conference. Oh, first look at gameplay. That's cool, though. I was gonna say, we've seen the trailer, though, like 2 conferences now.
Introducing 2 Point Campus.
When we were thinking about what we were going to do next, campus and the idea of running a university or a college was something we just kept coming back to. It's a really rich topic.
So people who haven't probably heard of 2 Point Studios may think, oh, schools, that's really dull. Well, hospitals, if you've seen our previous game, isn't about healthcare really. It's a wrapper, you know, we call it 2 Point Hospital, but that's about as close as it gets to real world of medical healthcare.
Campus is taking everything we learned from 2 Point Hospital and taking it to the next level.
The important thing was for us to give the player a canvas that they could completely create themselves.
In Campus, you start with this blank plot of land.
We've got something called the Smart Brush, for example, which allows you to
2 Point Hospital's fun.
drag interesting
Jessica
shaped
put
pathways if you want to
quite a bit of time into it when it came out.
Fence, you can drag that along.
It's
just
definitely
really
worth
easy
playing.
to paint the world you want.
So it's really simple to drag
super excited
out
for
the
2 Point
courtyard,
Campus.
Lay down some paths at different
I think it's super cool.
And it's fun, isn't it? I mean, it's adding this kind of city builder element to 2 Point Universe.
The difference between 2 Point Hospital and Campus is that we're spending a much longer period with our students.
What we wanted to do with Campus is make you care about your university.
You know, the idea of these interesting and different courses are going to attract interesting and different students. So there's a night school.
Horrible pun, but night school, you got it. You're going to train knights of the realm. So it won't be stuffy, normal, boring stuff that made you go to sleep at school. It's going to be really cool, interesting stuff.
Looking forward to it.
That was 2 Point Campus, which is coming soon to PC and all current console platforms.
Our next game is in early development, but it already has a very cool code name, which is always a good sign. Here's Leo to tell you all about Project Ferocious.
Project Ferocious.
Hello, my name is Leo, and I'm the developer of Project Ferocious, an action-adventure game set on a mysterious tropical island.
Okay,
Some of you
I'm
might know me from
intrigued.
Twitter as Omniok, where I post about the game and development and tech and stuff. And if not, I've been doing game dev for about 12 years with a big passion, and I've been working on this project for about 2 years. It's the first project of mine I decided to show to the public, and even though I know it still has a very long way to go, I'm very proud to present it today to you on the show. Please enjoy the trailer.
Good looking world. I'm intrigued. Dinosaurs, baby. Okay. You see how badly people want a new Dino Crisis? They're just making their own. An Except it's not being like, this isn't a survival horror, but I guess this isn't anything like Dino Crisis at all. I thought it was going to be, but well, that excites me a little less. I thought you were going to be like hunting the dinosaurs. Like Turok. Dinosaur Hunter. 2023. Targeting 2023. Potentially even later than that.
Project Ferocious is targeting a 2023 release date and coming
Guess
to
it's really
PC,
not that far
PlayStation,
away.
and Xbox.
A Mist-like game?
Next world
Ooh,
premiere
that'd be cool.
asks, what if Doom Guy had a drunk one-night stand with Super Meat Boy? Guess this next game wants to answer that question for some reason.
What is Super Meat Boy about that? I don't know that I care.
War Cry challenges when it stops defying gravity and launches, or drops, on PC this summer.
Up next, we've got another world premiere. Conway, Disappearance at Dahlia View is a story-driven detective thriller set in 1950s England. Let's find out more, shall we?
Robert Conway, 22nd of June, 1954. I've solved many a case in my time as a private investigator, but nothing so
like a one-hit kill type thing? Oh, maybe.
The abduction of Charlotte May.
Maybe. Maybe that's what's Meat Boy about it.
There are some things that take hold of a person and refuse to let go. For me, it's the idea of safety.
That makes sense. That does make sense then, sure.
My own daughter, Catherine, is on the case. She has the same look in her eye that I used to have. There'll be no stopping her. I wish I could say that all of my neighbors are innocent. I wish I could say that I have the faintest clue where to begin. There's a lot I wish I could say. The truth is, sometimes it takes a nightmare to wake a place like Dahlia View.
Disappearance at Dahlia View. Later this year. Okay.
I am in. That was Conway, Disappearance at Dahlia View from White Paper Games, and you can dig into the mystery yourself when it lands on PC and all current console platforms.
I definitely want to check that out.
And with that, we're at the end of this year's Future Games show.
What do we got? What's the one more
Hold
thing?
on. Surely this can't be the end. I mean, it's an E3 showcase.
Nope, sorry, Troy, that's it. Just kidding.
I knew it. All right, let's see it.
But none of the movies was ever released. Were ever released.
My name is Marissa Marcel.
Immortality?
I'm 17 years old, and it's
That's
my
it?
dream to be an actress.
And that really is all we have time for. Be sure to head to gamesradar.com for more coverage and updates on all the games you've seen today.
I don't know what that was.
I'm just sorry. I'm really excited about that Sam Barlow reveal. Yes, and thanks to our headline partners, WD Black, and of course, all of our many talented developers and industry partners that have made all of this possible.
It'll probably be just like all of his other games, right?
Well,
Maybe
we
like
hope you've
Her Story
enjoyed
and stuff, I'm
today's
assuming,
lineup,
but I don't
and
know.
Mark your diaries because the Future Game Show will be returning in August.
I'm Laura Bailey.
And I'm Troy Baker.
Future Game Show back in August.
Future Game Show 2021.
Back in August. So they're doing it like every quarter night, I think they said, right? They're going to start doing the Future Game Show spring, summer, fall, and winter. I guess this one counts as summer because we just had the spring one. So August will maybe be the fall showcase. And then maybe we'll have another one in like November or December for winter. Either way, I don't mind it. 75 minutes of pretty good stuff. Hell yeah. Tyler, it'd be awesome if you feel free to stop by anytime, man. Feel free to stop by anytime we're live. Feel free to check out any videos we put up, you know what I mean? I mean, you've been here long enough, you know that. If you make it, you make it. If you don't, you don't. We just appreciate the support, whether you're, watching us when we are live, which isn't that often, but when we are live, it's appreciative if you're here. If you check out the videos, if you leave a like, that's awesome. If you check out our podcasts, that's awesome. Like, you don't have to do anything, but if you do any of that, I appreciate it so much. That's more than I've ever expected out of anyone, so it's super cool that we have so many people. Like, we've definitely been growing lately, which is really cool too. And I enjoy seeing like all the new faces pop in and people come by. It's fun. It's definitely been fun. We'll turn back our music now though. Yeah, that was a decent showcase, right? Let's go ahead and, I don't know, it'll probably end here soon, but I'm ending soon as well. But I just want to kind of run down a little bit here what I wrote. I didn't write everything down. I got tired of writing everything down. I've been writing everything down since the beginning of Microsoft's show, and I got a little tired of that for this one. So I just wrote down stuff that kind of stuck out to me. Instinction looked cool. Obviously, Grow Song of the Evertree. I am intrigued by G-Sports Boxing Club. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on that. It might not be something that I pick up, but I'm definitely going to keep an eye on it. Lake, that's a day one. Elder Souls is a day one. Starmancer might be a day one. I'm intrigued by Death Run TV, Harold Halibut. Happy Game is going to be day one. I'm going to go check out Minute of Islands. I might actually, you know what? I want to know how much that game is. Let's see here. Minute of Islands. Nintendo. Because I'm probably going to pick it up on the Switch. Let's see here. Are they saying how much it is? $19.99. That's not bad. That's not bad. I think I might go pick that up. Maybe I'll download it while we're eating dinner because I'm getting really hungry. Batora Lost Haven looked good. Project Ferocious, I obviously want to know more. But I'm a little less hyped when I realized they weren't hunting dinosaurs and they were just kind of like shooting other players or people or something. That's not as exciting. Conway Disappearance at Dahlia View looked cool. And then, of course, I wrote Immortality down because I just want to know what the fuck it is. I mean, we didn't really see anything there at that trailer. But they did showcase so much more than that, obviously. Like I said, I just got tired of writing everything down. The game I was most interested in are games they barely touched on, like Ripbreaker, Dice Legacy, Super Magbot, Lakeburg Legacies, some good stuff. Yo, Lakeburg Legacies, yeah! Wait, was that here? Or was that at the other one? I didn't write that one down for some reason. I think I wrote that one down during the PC Gaming Show. But that might have been here too. I don't know. Let's see. What do we have on the schedule for tomorrow? Let me pull it up here real quick. I'm not gonna, because I know the E3's doing, like, their own stuff throughout the day. I'm not gonna stream all of it. I'm gonna kind of pick and choose what I'm going live for. And right now, I currently have 3 things planned at 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, the Take-Two Interactive panel. I'll probably go live for that in hopes that they maybe talk about Marvel XCOM or something related to Rockstar, but I doubt they will. That one might end up getting deleted just like the Back 4 Blood one did, and the Koch Media Showcase got deleted. But I'll go live for it at 1 o'clock my time tomorrow. Eastern time. And then at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific is the limited run game showcase for E3. I'll definitely be tuning in for that. I'll be live for it, seeing what they're going to bring to physical medium. That should be awesome. And then at 5:30, Capcom is doing something. Again, we'll see. I don't have that high of hopes, but if it's anything like the Back 4 Blood or Kosh Media thing, that one might get deleted too. So tomorrow's a pretty light day. I mean, things are starting to wind down. That's why I said today kind of felt like the main event. And then with Tuesday, with the Nintendo Direct at noon Eastern being the encore, I do hope that they bring it for that. I hope we see a lot of exciting things. But this was a good day. This was a fun day. I've been live for a majority of it. And I had a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun. We watched what? We watched Microsoft and Bethesda, Square Enix, Back 4 Blood. I deleted it. You'll never find it. The PC gaming show, and now the Future Game show. So it's been absolutely fun. Oh dear, I thought Lakeburg Legacies was this show, but my mind is a bit sleepy. Yeah, no. I mean, it's totally possible. Listic, where are you at? Are you? I may not even have asked you that before. Because I know you're not in the UK. If it's a little bit later for you, I may not be about for limited running Capcom. That's fine, dude. That's fine. You don't need to be. That's okay. Did I write? Yeah, Lakeburg Legacies I did write down for the PC gaming show. I think it was just Lake that was here at the Future Game show. But yeah, man, like I said, never feel obligated or anything like that. I appreciate the support. You're obviously always in Discord and talking and stuff, so whatever happens. It's totally cool. Oh, you're in the Netherlands. Very nice. Very nice. That's badass. Jessica's parents were just over in the Netherlands and Amsterdam and stuff last year? I think it was last year. They were gone for like a month or a month and a half or something. They loved it over there. I mean, I would love to go. Everything's legal in Amsterdam. But yeah. No, this was a fun day. We'll be back live again tomorrow. Like I said, we got 3 things planned. We'll see how many of it actually stays up. If you catch it live, awesome. If you don't catch it live, that's fine too. You can watch the VODs if I keep it, if it's exciting. And if it's not exciting, then it wasn't worth checking out anyway. So, but that is going to do it because I am starving and we're kind of just doing like whatever we want for dinner tonight. So, I don't know. I'm going to go find something to eat. I'm going to hang out with Jessica and then I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great night, guys. Take care.